This is the GetLightAir Evolution Air Purifier. The Evolution is the latest tabletop version for home and office from GetLightAir. There's been vast improvements in user friendliness, functionality, materials, and design. It's higher than the Surface model and a little shorter than the Style model that GetLightAir offers. It stylishly delivers cleaner and healthier air, efficiently eliminating the smallest and most harmful particles that cause the most severe health problems. Also, recent scientific studies prove the ion flow technology efficiently removes and inactivates influenza virus. And we all know flu season is coming, so this is great. Evolution offers the same efficiency of a HEPA filter-based air purifier, but without the noise, expensive filter change, and high energy consumption. It fits perfectly on a table, on your work desk, or even on the floor. And it also comes with a protector so you don't have to worry about getting shocked. When fully assembled, the Evolution model measures about 7.5 inches by 23 inches tall. It weighs 5.9 pounds and effectively filters a room size of about 540 square feet. As I mentioned before, it has the same efficiency of a HEPA filter-based air purifier, but without the high energy consumption. In fact, it actually only consumed about 7 watts of energy. You can see that the package doesn't come with too many parts. It came with the filter base and the middle portion, which is, also with the top portion in the box. It came with the electrical cord and the on-off switch, and then it also came with the protective guard that you actually have to put together. The instructions for the Evolution unit were a little bit unclear, and they were written in a lot of different different languages. So that's great if you don't necessarily read English like I do. But they were a little bit confusing. I was mixing them up with one of the other models that they were also sharing in the direction booklet. All you really need to do is just look at the box, look at the picture. It's pretty self-explanatory. I did the protective guard incorrectly, and I should have put the smaller ring on these little brackets first, but instead I popped them all into the larger ring and then ended up having to take them all out and redo it. And I got so frustrated with it that my husband ended up doing it for me. So as I finished putting this unit together, I just wanted to touch back on the prevention of the influenza virus with this unit. There was a recently published research study that was carried out since 2007 by scientists in Stockholm, Sweden, and it stated that a novel ionizing device which actively collects particles from the air by electrostatic attraction driven by the unique ion flow technology like the GetLightAir ion flow air purifier is proven for the first time to effectively prevent the spread and infection of airborne transmitted influenza virus. For this experiment, they actually used guinea pigs, and they turned the unit on and then they exposed the guinea pigs to the influenza virus, and none of the guinea pigs got the virus when the unit was on. Once they turned the unit off, 3 out of 4 of the exposed animals became infected. So this is huge. This could be good for classrooms. This could be good for, the whole house. You could essentially put one in every room. It's a little bit heftier cost, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you're bringing home a new baby. When I brought home little Kendall, she was born on Halloween, so it was flu season, and my oldest daughter, Charlotte, she was 3 at the time, and she would come home from preschool and bring every illness home, and little Kendall would get infected. So it was a big sick fest here through November, December, and I look back at all the baby videos of Kendall, and she always has a stuffy nose because she was infected with everything. So I wish I would have had this air purifier back then. I wish the preschool would have had it. So you're probably wondering how the Evolution unit works. So essentially it kind of works as a magnet. It generates billions of electrons per second that transforms into negative ions. The negative ions charge the particles in the air. So picture dust flying around. It negatively charges those particles. And then those negatively charged particles attract to the positively charged collector, which is the metal piece on the unit. So it acts like a magnet. And once you have kind of a buildup on that metal piece right there in the middle, all you have to do is take it off and rinse it with water. It's super simple. It's not as complicated as any of the air filters I've ever used before, and I really, really love the simplicity of it. Oop, see, I just got shocked. You remove the gray piece here, and that metal piece, you just slip it off and you rinse it under water. It's super easy. I like that, that it doesn't have a paper filter like most air purifiers. And another really great thing about this purifier is it's so quiet. It's actually less than 5 decibels, so it's essentially silent. It's on right now and you can't hear a thing, besides my kids in the background. And if the blue light bothers you, some people like it as a night light or just kind of for the ambience. If the blue light bothers you, there's the option to have this unit on without the blue light. And you can keep this gray piece on the ground and use your foot to turn it on and off. I just have it up so the baby can't grab it. But yeah, so right now I have it on, like I said, without the blue light. And then one more click turns on the blue light. And you can see up here, that's where the lights are coming from. You can see that I have the unit in the baby's room right now on her dresser next to her table lamp. And it's not that tall, as I mentioned, only about 23 inches tall. And I just want to give you a little bit closer look at it. I love the really modern, futuristic look of this unit. And it kind of looks more like a decor piece. Reminds me a little bit of a lava lamp. And you have the option to take off that plastic guard on the outside if you really want a sleek look. I've been using this unit for a couple of weeks and we're really happy with it. I actually stopped using it right before our trip to Disneyland, and sure enough, I ended up catching a cold. So I definitely think it's worth having.